All right, in our lovely yoga practice today. Yes. So finding our chairs that allow sitting a little bit forward in your chair to allow your spine to be nice and tall. And so, yes, today is another full moon. I mean, time is just going so fast. It feels like just last week I was saying that. But that's how people used to tell time, I guess, before clocks were invented, is, nature and the moon and the stars and all of that. So this is a flower moon. It's a spring flower moon. So, and it's a smaller moon. We had a lot of super moons last year. This is a smaller moon. But again, just as a reminder, when there's a full moon, it's a time for release, for resolution, for illumination, and also getting a little quiet, sitting quietly and say, what do I want to illuminate and expand, and what do I want to get rid of? What feels like contraction, And what we want to do is we want to feel the expansion. Yeah. So contraction will feel in our throat, expansion will feel in our heart. Good. All right. So let's just start with moving a little bit, moving around, shaking the head, rolling the shoulders. Just move your body, close your eyes and move your body. Yeah. And just allow your body and things in your body, stiffness, maybe little quick tweaks, aches or pains, just allow them to release. Good. Ah. And then bringing your hands onto your lap with palms up, closing the eyes or keeping them closed if you had them closed. Again, check in with just a gentle, tall posture, nice, gentle, tall spine. Good. And then we're just going to take 3 breaths. We're going to take them in 3 sips. So as big of a breath in as you can, and then we're just going to let it out with a nice big sigh. Yeah. So let's take a breath in, breathe in a little more, breathe in a little more, and then let it go. With a nice long sigh. And again, breathe in a little more, pause. And when you get that urge to breathe out, let it go. Feel the body melt as you exhale. And then breathing in a little more, even more. And let it go. Release, relax. Oh, good. And now to bring in a little bit more of that full moon energy and balance our brain, we're going to do left nostril breathing. So it's like alternate nostril, but we're not alternating the nostrils. We're going to breathe in through the left nostril and breathe out through the right, making a circular motion like the full moon. Yeah. So with your eyes still closed, bring the tips of your right hands, the fingers, tips of your fingers are the pointer finger and the middle finger, and touch right between your eyebrows, the third eye center. Yeah, good. Your thumb is just resting on the right side, your other middle finger is resting on the left side. Good. And now you can breathe on your left hand, bring the tip of your thumb and pointer finger together, just in a little chin mudra. Good. And now breathe in through both nostrils and breathe out through both nostrils. And now touch your right nostril lightly and breathe in through the left nostril, all the way to the top, to your third eye. And then touch the left nostril and breathe out the right nostril. And pause. Touch the right nostril, breathe in through the left. Touch the left, breathe out the right. And just continue at your own pace, breathing slow and deep, in through the left and out through the right. If your right arm and shoulder start to get fatigued, see if you can just relax the right shoulder. And if it's ever uncomfortable to have your hand up on your face, you can have both hands on your lap and just imagine this breath going in through the left and out through the right. Feel free to add Ujjayi breath in your practice. And do about 3 more. Slow, deep, relaxed breath. No hurry, just the next time that you breathe out the right nostril, you can release your right hand onto your lap. Release the mudra of the left hand. Keep your eyes closed. Yes. Yeah. So this energy today that is happening today with this full moon, just think about what you value. Getting clarity on what you're grateful for. Getting clarity on your belief system. And dropping into feeling in your heart. Imagine attracting abundance in all forms. Abundance of love, abundance of money, abundance of joy, whatever you want to attract. Feel that. Feel as if you already have that. And let this energy of the full moon make it so. And when you're feeling ready and complete, gently begin to flutter the eyes open. Yeah. So what you think is what manifests. I hear that over and over and over again, right? In this practice in yoga, they say that all the time. What we think is what sends the energy out. It's like making a phone call to the energy, the divine, whatever, the universe, to say, hello, could you send this? And if it's like, oh, this really stinks, or oh, these people are just really disgusting, it'll send that energy because that's what you're asking for, right? But if you say, can you send love? Can you send me a way to cover that expense? Can you send me a healthy body? And that's what will get sent to you. Yeah, it's pretty simple, but it's hard to believe because it's not tangible, like we can't touch it and see it. But just practice that this week and see what happens. Yeah, all of a sudden things will just they'll just show up and say, oh my God, that was so weird. I was really needing that right now. And those won't be such a surprise anymore. It'll just be like, yep, there it is. Yeah, it's kind of cool when that happens. It's very cool when that happens. Okay, so again, finding our nice tall spine, we'll begin to move our body. Good. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale it out. On an inhale breath, drop your chin to your chest. Stretch the back of your neck. And then on your next inhale breath, we'll press into your feet and lift your chin up slightly. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Good, pause here. And now on an inhale breath, roll your chin just up to your right shoulder. And exhale, drop it back down. And inhale, roll your chin up to the left shoulder. Exhale, drop it down. And now inhale, chin up to the right shoulder. Lift the head up, the chin up, and over to the left and down. So imagine your chin making the shape of the full moon. Inhaling up and exhaling other side and down, making a circle with your chin. One more on this side. Inhaling, follow the breath with the movement. Exhale. Next time the chin comes to chest, pause. Inhale, lift the chin up to the left side now. So reverse your circle. Exhale down. Good. And one more circle. Good. And then next time the chin comes down, pause. Press down into your feet and slowly bring your head back up. Good. And if you had your eyes closed, go ahead and flutter your eyes open. Yeah. Good, good, good. All right, we're going to get into our shoulders now. Good. So we're going to make a figure 8 with our shoulders. Good. So again, finding your nice tall posture. I'm going to inhale, lift your shoulders up, and then draw them back and down. And then lift your shoulders up and draw them forward and down. Good. Lift your shoulders up, slide them back. Lift your shoulders up and forward. Good. Do that a couple more times. Again, you can close your eyes if you want to get that the shape that we're doing, this figure 8. Yeah. It's easier to think with your eyes closed. Because your eyes aren't, the things that you're looking at aren't distracting you. And the next time your shoulders come down, just relax them. Good. And let's drop our arms and shake them out. Good. Nice tall spine. Inhale, press into your feet. Lift your shoulders up now to your earlobes. Press into your feet and imagine your spine getting all this space between the vertebrae. Yeah, just stretching the spine. And exhale, relax. Good. And shake out the hands, flop them around. Yeah. Good. And now coming to our feet. Feet are planted on the floor. Again, nice tall spine. Lift your heels up as high as you can and drop them. And now lift your toes up as high as you can and drop. And lift your heels up and drop. Lift your toes up and relax. Lift your heels up and pause. See if you can lift them up a little higher. And relax the heels down. And now lift your toes up. Pause. Lift. See if you can lift them a little higher. Feel a little higher. Yeah, feel that strengthening happening in the front of your ankle, in your calf muscles, and release. Good. That is something you can do so easily anytime you're sitting, right? It's like, oh, let me just do my feet here. And you can rock your feet forward and back, forward and back. And that keeps all the ligaments and tendons nice and stretched out. Yeah, strengthening. Yes, for our walking now that this weather's getting nice. Good. All right. Scooting a little more forward in your chair, feet planted on the floor for cat-cow. So hands onto the thighs to begin. On an inhale breath, lift the chest, slide your hands back towards your upper thighs, and then stretch your elbows back. Feel this opening of the chest, your heart. And exhale, expanding the heart, right? Sliding the hands forward, drop your head. Press into your feet. Start to lift the heart, reach your elbows back, look up. And exhale, slide the hands forward. Good. Inhale this time. As you inhale, lift the head. Either slide the hands up again. If there's space behind your hips, bring your palms to the back of the chair behind your hips and get a little bit more opening, a little bit more expansion. in the heart and the lymphatic system under your arms. And breathe here. Don't stop breathing as you're opening. And then exhale, release your palms, slide them back onto your lap, slide them down to the front of your knees, and bow your head. Pause here with your head bowed. Yeah. And just rock your head side to side. Good. Just stretching. A bit more in the neck, just loosening up the neck. Next time the head comes down, pause. Press down into your feet, slowly bring your body back up. Slide the hands to mid-thigh. Yeah, good. And shake out the hands, shake the arms, shake the body, release any little bits of tension in the body. Good. All right, relax the arms down. On an inhale breath, float your arms easily out to either side. Hoping when we used to start, class, and doing this pose, your arms would get so tired, right? Your shoulders would be so cranked up here because they're trying to hold your arms up. Hopefully now you're really relaxing the shoulders, stretching the fingers, feeling a little bit stronger, or maybe a lot of bit stronger. Yeah, so as you stretch your arms out to either side, expanding all that space in the liver, gallbladder, pancreas area. Yeah. And then relax. Good. And then let's bend our elbows. Yes, spread your fingers wide. Stretch your upper arms back. Lift your chin up slightly, looking to where the ceiling meets the wall. Feeling that expansion of the heart. Yes, our world, the energy that's around us is moving into expansion of the heart. More and more people are coming onto this track because what was happening now with everything is not working. Yeah, so expanding, sending love out. Every day send love out to all the people that are hurting, yes, that are suffering. Sending that love. Exhale, relax, bring the head back forward. Then bring your elbows down, bring your fingertips onto your shoulders. Good. Actually, let's bring our hands to our neck and just give yourself a nice massage. Yeah. Move it into the back of your neck, maybe the top of your shoulders. Yeah, just feel that nice tingling, that nice relaxation, self-love. Yes, when we fix our problems, then we're able to fix world problems. Yes, when we take care of ourselves, then we're able to take care of others. Yeah, good. All right, relax now. Bring your fingertips onto your shoulders, like the tips, and then reach your elbows up, forward and up, and then reach them slowly and gently back and down. So again, making full moon circles with the elbows. Inhale up, big breath in. Exhale down. One more this direction. Inhale up. Exhale down. Enjoying each stretch. Pause. And now inhale back and up. And exhale forward and down. And you can do tiny little circles. This should not be uncomfortable on your shoulders. So if it's uncomfortable or painful, no, nothing should be painful. That's not yoga. Yeah, you just do tiny circles or tiny little movements. You could do this, right? Just to get the shoulders moving. Yeah. And then relax. Relax the arms down. Good. And roll out the shoulders. Good. Nice work, everybody, with our upper body here. Good. All right, let's bring our legs out wide. Start to get into our lower body, a lot of stretching for our hips. Good. All right, take a nice big breath in, get a nice tall spine, lift the chin up slightly. And as you exhale, hinge forward until you start to feel a stretch, especially in these upper inner thighs. Yeah. Then pressing down into your feet, come back up. Exhale, hinge forward. Maybe you're able to melt a little further forward. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, forward. Pause here. Either remain right here, looking down at the floor. Yeah. If it's available to you, you can let the head drop down. That doesn't feel like too much pressure. If it's available, you can bring one elbow and the other elbow onto your thighs. Yeah. And breathe. Good. And you may want to take your arms, if your elbows are on your thighs, and just try to open your legs up a little wider. And breathe. Again, nothing should be uncomfortable. The tummy's tucked up slightly to support the low back. One more breath. Good. And now, if your elbows are on your thighs, bring one hand to your thighs. Bring the other hand onto your thigh. Press down into your hands and feet. Keep your head down and start to bring the body up slowly. Once the body's up, then lift the head. Good. Relax the arms down. On an inhale breath, bring your arms out and up. Just opening up, expanding the whole body here. Yeah. And breathe for 2. Breathe for 1. Just embracing and welcoming in this beautiful moon energy. Yes. Using it to illuminate, right? To, resolve and to let it guide us. Use it for good. Exhale, relax the arms down. If you're feeling like this time of, with full moons, you can feel like a lot too much energy sometimes. And so it's a good time to sit quietly. Again, don't start any new conversations. Not new conversations, but don't engage if you can into sort of a, debating kind of conversation. You want to avoid that during a full moon because it can escalate, right? So anything that you don't want to escalate and avoid for a little bit. Yes, not that any of us do that, but just in case. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna make our way to a stand. Actually, let's just do our hamstrings before we stand. Good. And so extend your right leg forward. There can be a bend in the knee, a little bit of a bend. If it's feeling like your chair is uncomfortable, get your hips situated where you have some more space behind here. Yeah, but your hips are grounded. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And for some of us, this might be enough of a stretch. Like mine's really tight in my hamstrings today. So this feels like I'm already feeling a stretch. Yeah, so you can remain here. Good. Take a breath in. If you want a little bit more, you can glide your belly forward and start to hinge forward to feel that nice stretch along the back hamstring, back of your knee, into your calf. So just take this to where it's comfortable for you and take a few breaths. When you've reached a good stretch, just take a few breaths. And each time you exhale, see if you can just relax a little further, maybe 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, nice and slow. One more breath here. Now on an inhale breath, slowly come back up. Good. Take your hand behind this left knee or right knee and rebend it. Good. Extend the other leg, left leg. Yeah, good. So to wherever it's comfortable, your toes are lifted. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. That might be enough of a stretch. Notice if there's a difference on either side. As you exhale, starting to hinge forward if you want more, all the way till it feels like, yeah, that's a good stretch. And pause there, breathe. Good. Continuing to breathe, continuing to melt a little bit further each time. Good. Not an inhale breath now, pressing into your standing legs, slowly coming back up, grabbing behind your left knee now and help to rebend that leg. Good. And now just tapping legs and side legs. Yeah. Arms. Tapping arms. Good. Relaxing. Sliding. Let's start with your right hand. Slide your hand across your body up to this left shoulder. Give yourself a massage. That trapezius muscle. I think I need to do this every day. So definitely most classes I like to do this. And pause, take a breath in. Imagine what you want to just get rid of, thought processes, habits, whatever. Take another breath in. As you exhale, imagine, just letting them go. Relax this hand, slide this hand up to the opposite shoulder. Little dig in massage with your fingertips here on that other trapezius. Again, notice the difference on either side. Yeah, good. Pause, take a breath in, and let's get rid of more junk, right? As you exhale, just get rid of your junk. Let it go out into the ether. Good. All right. If you feel like it, we're going to make our way to a stand. So sliding your heels back just slightly, hinging forward slightly. Good. We're going to press into our heels and lead with our chin on an inhale breath. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. On an inhale breath, come a little more forward. Press into your heels. Lift your chin. Float your body up. Just like it's a feather. Yes. And come to the back of your chair. Slide your chair out to the side or forward. Good. All right. And we arrive standing. So we've been sitting for a little bit. Let's just shape the body, move the body. Yes. Again, it's good to do this like when you get up in the morning, right? First thing is sit up in your bed, right? Hang out there for a couple of breaths. Stand up. Hang out there for a couple of breaths. And then do this a little bit, get the body saying, you're up, welcome, good morning. And then go off in your day. So let's just come into a then start to walk over to the bathroom or whatever you do. Go to make yourself a cup of tea or coffee, and yes, start your day. Good. Yeah, so coming to a little march, moving. Good. Maybe lifting knees up a little higher. Getting the heart going here, heart rate going. Good. Good. And then coming to regular march. And then again, opening legs up a little bit and coming to a little bit wider march. That feels okay. You feel the strengthening in the glute muscles with this. Yeah. Good. And a little more. And then come to mountain pose. Just come to stand. Yeah. Good. All right. Take a nice breath in and let it go. And just let your heart rate come back to center, come back to normal. Good. And we're going to do the breath of joy standing here. Yeah. So bringing your feet out a little bit wider. Good. And then softening your knees. Now on an inhale breath, straighten your knees, reach your arms out, forward and out. And as you exhale, curl in, soften your knees, drop your head. Almost feeling like the constriction here. Yeah. And then feel the expansion as you inhale, straighten your knees and blossom out. Lift the heart, look up. Expand. Exhale, maybe opposite arm on top, curl in. Give yourself a hug. Inhale, straighten the knees. Reach out and up, look up. And exhale, curl in. Good. And one more big breath in. And exhale, curl in. Good. And then relax your arms down. Bring your feet back to hip distance apart. Roll your shoulders. Good. All right. And now bringing your arms forward here. Yeah, good. And then bringing them out to the side and bringing them up. And exhale, bend your knees and let it go. So inhale, inhale a little more, inhale a little more, and inhale a little more, even more. Exhale. Inhale, just like we started, taking 3 breaths in. And exhale and relax and shake it out. Good. All right. Again, coming to our mountain pose, palms forward, shoulders back and down, thighs engage. Yeah. On an inhale breath now, reach your arms out and up. You can soften the elbows and interlace your hands above your head. Flip your palms up. Good. And then press into your feet to reach your palms up towards the sky. Stretching up tall. Good. Try to relax your low rib cage so that your ribs aren't poking out. Good. And breathe here. Nice long, slow, deep breaths, just stretching long. Feeling that expansion in the whole body. Again, lightening the load of the spine here. Good. And now on an exhale breath, slowly bring your hands down, bring your palms down, slide them behind your head, and either keep your hands interlaced, or if it feels better to bring your fingertips to the back of your head here, stretch your elbows back. Good. And then just with your eyes, look up and look down and forward. Look left and look right and forward. Again, left and right and forward. And now make circles in clockwise direction with just your eyeballs. 3 circles. And then 3 circles opposite direction. And pause. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release the arms down slowly. Bend your elbows. And bend your arms. Good. And roll out the shoulders. Good. And shake it out. Good. Bringing your feet a little bit wider apart. Get rid of a little bit more tension here before our salutation. So inhale to one side and exhale to the other. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And one more. And relax. Hopefully you do that regularly, on a regular basis. Yeah. Let's come back to our mountain pose. All right. And it is almost 11:23. So that full moon as we speak. Good. So let's just inhale, reach our arms again out and up. Lift our heart like we're holding on to this moon energy and just embracing the energy that is around us. It's healing. Let the rays of the moon just fall upon you and heal your body and quiet and heal your mind. Yeah. Another breath in and exhale, relax your arms down. All right, let's move into a little just moon salutation here. Yes, I don't know if we've ever done the moon salutation on the exact second that the moon is full, but we are now. All right, so let's start with mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Again, interlace your hands above your head and steeple your pointer fingers. This is Kali Mudra. It's a great mudra to just get rid of all the things you don't want to carry anymore. Just release. It's a mudra for releasing. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, come over to the left. And inhale, come back up. Exhale, come over to the right. Inhale, come back up. And then take your left leg out and come into star pose. Good. Take a nice breath in. Exhale it out. Bring your feet to 2 and 10 o'clock. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, soften your elbows into cactus and drop your hips. Find yourself in goddess pose. Yeah, take another breath in. Exhale it out. Another breath. Exhale it out. On an inhale breath, press into your feet and reach your arms up back into star pose. As you exhale, lower your arms down. Good. And now take your right toes and bring them out to the side. Good. And then inhale, let's bring the left toes forward. Another inhale, reach your arms out to either side for triangle. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, slide your arms over to the right, slide your hips a little bit to the left, soften that left knee, that right knee. Yeah, we don't want to lock it back. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release your right arm onto your right thigh. Lift your left arm up towards the sky. Good. Finding yourself in triangle pose. Take a breath in and let it go. Now, if it's available for your neck, turn your head towards the left and look up towards that left hand. Another breath in. Exhale it out. Good. And now on an inhale breath, reach your left fingertips up towards the sky as you bring your gaze back forward. And exhale, release your left arm down. Yeah. Any of these things is due to whatever extent you can do them. And now we're going to soften our right knee. We're going to come into side angle pose. We're going to turn your right palm up and lean over to the right and lay your top of your hand onto your upper thigh. Inhale, reach that left arm out and up. And take a big breath in. And as you exhale, reach up and lean over. So pressing down into the outside of your left foot, stretching your left arm up and over just easily, pressing down into your right top of your hand for leverage, and breathe in this side angle, feeling that expansion on that left side. Good. And now pressing down into that right hand, bring the body back up. Exhale, release that arm down. Good. Relax the right arm. Press down into your right foot to slowly straighten. Bring your right toes halfway. Bring your left toes out halfway. Making our way back to goddess pose. Reach your arms out. Bend your elbows. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop your hips. Good. Lift your heart, look up. Take a breath in. And breathe out. And a breath in. And breathe out. And as you breathe out, return your head forward, relax your hands down. Press into your feet to slowly straighten your knees. Then reach your right toes up and forward, left toes up and forward. And then either step, or heel toe your feet back to hip distance apart and find your mountain pose. Inhale, reach out and up. And exhale, bring your palms together and exhale your hands to your heart. Beautiful, beautiful. Good. And we'll just go over to the other side here now. So take a breath in. Exhale, release your arms down. Good. Get yourself nice and comfortable in your stance. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. And again, interlace your hands above your head, Kali Mudra. Bring your pointer fingers up towards the sky. Yeah, stretch your arms long. Take a breath in. And this time over to the right. Good. And inhale up. And exhale over to the left. Stretching your spine nicely. And up. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, step out to the right, arms out, find star pose. Lift your palms up, lift your chest, look up slightly, breathe, opening up opening up your whole body. These back bends, these heart lifting are very positive. They bring in positivity and gratitude. Yes, good. And then bringing your head back forward. Good. We're going to bring your left toes out, your right toes out halfway. Take a breath in. As you exhale, let's bend the elbows and just gently sink into just a little goddess pose here. Again, you can scoot your heels forward if that feels better, but there should be no discomfort in your knees. Take a breath in, let it go. Nice and easy. Yeah, another breath in and let it go. Go. Take a breath in and straighten the knees, reach the arms up. And exhale, float your arms out and down. And go. And now bringing your right toes forward and your left toes out to the side, setting ourselves up for triangle on this side. On an inhale breath, reach your arms into a T. Good. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, start to glide your hips to the right as you reach your arms to the left. Good. Soften that left knee a little bit. Don't lock it. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, release your left palm onto your thigh. Reach the right arm out and up. And find your breath. Good. And if it's available to you here, you can look to under the right arm and look up towards that right hand. If that feels okay, this is a very strengthening and challenging pose. Yes. Breathe for 2 and 1. Bringing your head back down and forward. On an inhale breath, reach your right fingertips up to bring your body back up. And exhale, release that right arm down. Good. All right, and relax the shoulders. Good. We're going to softly bend the left knee now. Yes. So get yourself situated there. We're going to turn the left palm up. We're going to glide over to the left and bring the top of your hand to wherever it's comfortable on your thigh. Yeah, and we're pressing down. That's going to give us some strength on this side. Reach that right arm out and up. Good. Take a breath in and exhale. Reach up and lean over. While pressing gently into the outside of the right foot as you reach over to the left. Pressing down into that left hand. And breathe. Tummy's tucked in for 2 and for 1. Good. Pressing down into that the left thigh. Bring the body back up. Exhale, release your arm down. Release the left arm. Gently press into your left foot to straighten the left knee. Bring your left toes halfway. Bring your right toes out halfway. Finding your goddess legs, reaching your arms out, bending the elbows, coming into our cactus pose. Yes, take a breath in. As you exhale, drop your hips. Relax your shoulders. Good, find goddess pose. Again, feeling the heart lift, looking up, breathing. Nice long breath here for 2 and 1. Good. On an inhale breath, bring your gaze back forward. On an inhale breath again, stretch your arms out and up one more time. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, let the arms float out and down. Good. Relax the shoulders. And lift your right toes up, bring them forward. Your left toes up, bring them forward. Good. And then toe heel, your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. And do a little bit of moving and shaking. Yes. Getting rid of all the little tension that might have built up in that series. Find your mountain pose. Let's take a nice big breath in and let it go. And now let's just float our eyes closed. So if you need your chair to hold onto, we're just gonna take a breath in and then breathe out with the Om sound. And Om is what connects us to the earth. So feeling your feet grounding into the earth. Take a cleansing breath in. Breathe out. Take another big breath in. As you exhale, exhale the sound of Om. Om. Just connecting yourself, your body, your energy with Earth's energy, with the moon energy, with the divine energy, universal energy. We are all part of one system. And then floating, the eyes open. Yeah, so nice to do that, to connect yourself. Good. Shake it out. Good. We're going to come into a little forward fold here called ragdoll. And so being mindful, if you have some osteoporosis, in your spine, just be careful not to come over too far. Yeah, good. All right. So find your mountain pose. On an inhale breath, reach your arms out and up. And as you exhale, drop your arms, soften your knees, send your hips back, and just let your body fall forward, nice and relaxed. If having your arms hanging feels like it's too much pull, bring your hands onto your thighs. If not, just let the arms hang. Let your head hang down. Good. And relax. You can wave your arms or rock your arms side to side. Yeah, if your arms are hanging down, letting some blood flow into the brain. Good. And then relax. If your hands are floating, bring them onto your legs, and one at a time, start to walk your hands one at a time up your legs. Keep your head down. Yes. As you crawl up one vertebrae at a time. Good. And then once your shoulders are up, you can lift your head, reach your arms out and up. Bring your palms together and exhale your hands to your heart. Good. And release. And bring your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. All right. And we will make our way back to our chairs. Yes. So coming to stand in front of your chair. Nice, beautiful work. Beautiful rhythm today. Yes. Take a nice breath in. As you exhale, send your hips back. Good. And take another breath in. Exhale. You can grab onto your chair and let your hips float onto your chair. Good. Yes. Scooting forward in your chair. Okay. Let's do a little releasing of our, our junk with a hip opener. Yeah. So just really a great way to release the tension. So especially as women, I think most that are on today are women, but we tend to hold all of our negative emotions like a squirrel in, fall, like just pack it in there and then just leave it in there. Let's get rid of some of that. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, hinge forward. Grab behind your right knee. On an inhale breath, press into your left foot to hug your right knee into your belly. Squeeze that low belly and colon area. And let's do a couple circles here, or you can do heel side to side if your toes on the floor. Yeah. And then if it's available to you, bringing that right leg on top of the left, the outside, right? So either the shin, the ankle, the foot, depending on your hip. If this is not helpful for you and you're coming forward to be in this pose, take the outside of your right foot and lay it on top of your left. Let your right leg just drop open. Yes, find your legs. Good. If you're up here, you can lift your toe up a little bit for a little bit more stretch. Yes, find a nice tall spine. And so for some of us, this is enough of a stretch. So we stay right here. Relax your hands, don't grip this leg. Yeah, good. Possible. Lift the heart, look up. If you want more, as an exhale breath, as you exhale, just start to hinge forward. Again, leading with that belly till you find the stretch in the right hip. Yeah. Take another breath in. As you exhale, just let the head drop forward. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes, and do a couple nice slow deep breaths here. Just releasing with each exhale breath whatever tension you might be holding. Yes, tension from past, tension from future. Just let it go, dissipate. Yes, worry is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. It's one of my favorite quotes. So let go of what you're holding on to. Holding it doesn't help to get rid of it. It actually exacerbates. So let go. Each exhale breath, relax a little more. One more. Good. And then your next inhale breath, press down into your left foot to slowly bring your body back up. Good. If we had the time, we would linger there a little bit longer, but if you do this on your own, yeah, just linger there, because as you slowly release your muscles, your brain is like, okay, I feel safe. Yeah. Take a breath in, exhale, hinge forward, grab behind other knee now, left knee. Press down into your right foot to hug that left thigh into your belly. Maybe do a couple circles here with that foot. One direction, other direction. Relax. And then land this leg on to the right leg. If that's feeling okay, it can be very different on either side, typically, and especially hips. Yeah. And so if that doesn't work, just lay that left foot on top of the right. Yeah. So find your stretch. Take a nice breath in, lift the heart. As you exhale, hinge forward, let the belly lead. And forward, relax the head down. Again, soften your hands so you're not holding and gripping your leg. Close your eyes and breathe here. Each exhale breath, see what you can soften. Your shoulders, your hands, your jaw, your left hip. Nice and slow, relaxed, let go. Good, one more breath. On an inhale breath now, press down into your right foot, slowly bring the body back up, and then help that left leg up and off the right. Good. Give yourself a nice massage here. Good. All right, relax your arms. Good. Do a couple shoulder rolls. Glide your arms back, grab onto your chair. Let's just do a nice little forward fold here before we go into Shavasana. Take a breath in, lift the heart, look up. As you exhale, just let the body drop forward. Again, a little more releasing. Just let the body, the hands hold the weight of the body and let the body just melt forward. 2, and 1. And pressing down into your feet, slowly bring your body back up. Good. And let's get ready for final relaxation pose now. So you can either lay down, sitting, sit back into your chair, get yourself nice and comfortable. Bring your palms up on your lap or on the floor if you're laying down. Good. Just take a few seconds to get comfortable. And then close your eyes. Yes. So palms are open. Just grabbing that beautiful illumination of this full moon. Again, bringing to mind what you want to attract in your life in all different forms. Let's take a breath in, pause the breath, and breathe out. Any last bits of tension? Another breath in, pause, breathe out. And now relax. Relax your whole body. Just imagine the rays of the moon shining down upon you from your head to your shoulders, into your arms, fingers, all down your spine, in your heart. Relaxing the hips. And legs. And feet. And toes. Whole body gently illuminated by this beautiful energy. Notice any thoughts. Good thoughts, not so good thoughts. Just let them be. Taking a breath in and imagine the rays of the moon just washing away your thoughts, sending them down the river into the vastness of the universe. Bringing a little smile to your face. Letting go. Relax. Notice how you feel. Feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. Should you choose to slowly come back now into this space and time, take a deep breath in and breathe out. Begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, swaying the body side to side. Bringing the smile back to your face if it left. And coming back to stillness. Bringing your hands into prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Rest your hands onto your heart. Take a nice big deep breath in and feel your heart rise. And as you exhale, bow your forehead to your fingertips, relax your shoulders. Closing practice today simply with this. The more we truly feel grateful, the more grace flows into your life. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, gently begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming, sharing in this beautiful practice with this beautiful full moon on this beautiful day. Have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.